In this video I'm gonna share with you the best legendary Excalibur build optimized for the quickest kills possible without running out of stamina. First things first, let's take a look at the Excalibur's perk and how we should combine it with other perks and runes so we can take max out of it. This perk sounds great, right? To be able to blind all enemies around after every heavy finisher is awesome and easy to do. Double light attack followed up by a heavy finisher is the fastest way, but you can also do a triple or quadruple light attack followed up by a heavy finisher in order to boost up your perfect attack skill from the skill tree for even greater damage effect. On the other hand, the second part of the Excalibur's perk, where you need to land 5 critical hits in order to activate the lightings, is a bit more difficult, cause even if you are rocking the best crit chance build, you'll still need to hit the enemies 25 times on average in order to land 5 crits, and it will be resetted to 0 every time when perk is activated by a heavy finisher. So the best thing we can do is to focus on making the heavy finisher perk activation even quicker and to make sure we can activate it continuously without running out of stamina. Just before we continue, I'd like to set a like goal on this video, so let's say 300 likes will be very appreciated, and if you want to support my work and inspire me even more, it would mean so much to me if you would subscribe to the channel and click that bell next to the subscribe button in order to turn notifications on so you don't miss any future content. Now when we know what we want to focus on, let's start building this legendary Excalibur build. In order to be able to activate its perk as fast as possible, we need to add speed to this weapon. But be careful, cause there is a cap when it comes to speed increase, and plus 23 is the max you can get over the original speed of this weapon, which makes it 50% faster, and you can definitely feel the difference. In order to reach this max increase, I would recommend you to use 2 or 3 pieces of Thor's armor set with a perk to increase the speed for plus 10 when stunning 5 enemies for the duration of 50 seconds. Which can be easily activated by shooting weak points with the Iron Cloud, a light bow with a perk to increase your speed by plus 10, and it will activate at the same time as Thor's armor perk for the duration of 5 seconds. So now when we add those plus 3 speed bonuses we get from the Great Sword Master in the skill tree, we have already maxed out. But considering that one perk has only 5 seconds duration, I like to add one more speed boost, cause you'll not be able to continuously activate Iron Cloud's perk when there are no more enemies with weak points. So I am using 2 pieces of Valkyrie's armor set for another plus 6 speed after the dive of the Valkyrie's ability for 10 seconds, which you should use a lot with this build because of the ability to restore the stamina when low. But if you missed the opportunity to buy some pieces from Reda, or you are like me and you don't want to give even more money on Helix store sets, I have a perfect solution for you. Use the Tegan rune on your chest armor piece in order to get plus 8 speed for 30 seconds after a single parry. Now when the speed is maxed out, we still have a lot of places for runes, and here are some I found most suitable to this build. As always, on the armor, I like to use some feeder runes in order to spend a bit less stamina with my attacks, so in this case I'm using 8 great feeder runes, and for a bit of a damage boost I'm using 6 great warrior runes. In the diamond rune slot, on the Iron Cloud I'm using light momentum rune for plus 15 light damage boost after a heavy finisher, along with 1 great rune of force and 1 great rune of agility for plus 5 heavy damage and plus 5 light damage. And on the Excalibur I am using strong chain finisher rune that also activates after a heavy finisher, and it increases the heavy damage for plus 30 when stacked 5 times, along with 2 Drangelinger runes for plus 10 damage against elite enemies. You are probably wondering why am I not wearing anything in my other hand. Well, the reason is because there is a tiny difference in the combo speed when only one weapon is equipped. But let's say that there is no difference. What would be your choice as a secondary weapon? Feel free to comment down below, and if you think that this build is overpowered, wait to see this dual daggers combo or this hunter bow build. Hope you enjoyed, don't forget to subscribe and see you in the next one.